aesthetical looking of a building is very, very good, and the ambience of a property also is very, very good, but you cannot take away location of the property. Okay, that's before any consideration of any property one is buying in a particular location. The first thing you actually look into is should always be where is the location.
And the location is not the ultimate factor. You can't give location everything, because location is just a location until it is secure, until it's accessible, until probably the building is there, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Otherwise, it's just a location.
Hello everyone, good day, and welcome to today's Real Estate with Smart Moves with Great Success Homes and Property Limited. So today we'll be discussing on a topic: can good architecture increase property value more than location? One of the oldest saying is real estate is about location, location, location. However, with modern developments, ionic designs, and smart building changing the market, many investors now ask, can good architecture increase property value more than location? Today, one side will argue that architecture significantly boosts property value, and the other side will be defending location as the ultimate determinant of value. So join me as we discuss. I'll quickly introduce my guest for the show today. It is an honor to have you, sir, Mr. Ifeanyi Chukwu Anthony Okoye, a real estate consultant and the CEO of Great Success Homes and Property Limited. It is an honor to have you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for having me in your show.
And we have an architect in the house by the name Mr. Chisom Uzodima. Welcome, sir. It is an honor to have you. I think this is the first time you're having me on our show today.
Yes.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
My pleasure, sir. He is also a real estate consultant with Great Success Homes and Property Limited. Can good architecture increase property value more than location?
Well, thank you for having me here today. I appreciate that. When it comes to architecture and location, you can't actually separate them that much. But most times, location is the primary factor that impacts the value of a property. But on the other hand, architecture is the key point, is the key thing that enhances the property value. So what is good architecture? Just like you said, a good architecture is the act of designing spaces that are functional, durable, and aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And some buildings are actually beautiful, but they don't meet the terms good architecture because probably they are not functional. So whenever you mention a good architecture, the building must be functional. The building must respect the standard of the entity of those people living in that place.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for that clear definition. So we'll quickly go over to Mr. Ifeanyi. So relating to the topic, you heard me say the topic.
Yes.
And then my first question would be, if locations is everything, why do some properties remain vacant?
Okay. There are many factors that could make a property to be vacant. You know, one of the factors that could make such to happen in a property is that when there is a property and the property is beyond the reach of those people around the place, when the property is being priced beyond the people's capacity of income capacity of people, yes, it can is one of the factors that could prevent that could make a property to be vacant. Yes. Then answering your question, I will equally chip in something to what he actually said. That one of the primary factor that could enhance. No, he made mention of that architecture is a primary factor. So I'm here to say no, that architecture is good. Aesthetical looking of a building is very, very good, and the ambience of a property also is very, very good. But you cannot take away the location or the location of the property.
So we want to be arguing about the primary factor. So
yes,
which is the primary factor now?
not really to argue about it, but it's just a raw fact. Okay, that before any consideration of any property one is buying in a particular location, the first thing you actually look into is should always be where is the location.
And the location is not the utmost factor. Sha. You can't give location everything because location is just a location until it is secure, until it's accessible, until probably the buildings there are aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. Otherwise, it's just a location.
Okay,
It's just a place.
It's just a place. That's the right word.
in a situation whereby you consider architectural design, which I'm not taking it away from the fact of any building or infrastructure, I will first of all consider location of the property, because when you talk about location, as you mentioned, accessibility must have accessibility, right? It must be affordable, and it must be also secure and be accessed by people.
So architecture said doesn't even come in that factor right now.
No, I'm not saying it's not going to be factored. I said it's going to be factored.
But what you just listed, there's no architecture.
Yeah, it's not. Yes, because to me,
Okay.
and to I believe to general masses, they don't consider architecture first.
Okay. They don't consider what is.
They first of all consider, maybe when they say that this house in Maitama, or when they say that this house is so and so place, the location. Or when they draw a house, where they will ask you, where is this house is located? Which means that they are saying, is this house accessible? Is this house reachable? And does it has some amenities that could enhance the beauty of those who lives in that very house? Do you get it? So that is why I say that the primary thing any investor or somebody will ever ask is actually the location of the property.
Wow, this is getting interesting. So, okay.
Well, I agree with what he said to some certain level, but location can get you there, but architecture is what will make you to actually buy the property.
Wow.
Okay, that is beautiful.
Okay.
But everybody has land and has property, including me. I have a house, I have a property in my village. But can I access it? Is it profitable for me here?
Not really.
Eh?
Not really.
The answer is no. Which means the location of the property determines what is the value or the worth of that very particular property. Everybody, including you, you have a house in your village. Will the worth of that house be incommensurate with what is obtainable in this environment, like here, this city of Abuja?
Not really. No.
Okay. The value of this very property, this Alibrob Mall, where we are now, in Nutaku District, FCT Abuja. If it were to be cited maybe in Enugu, the Enugu is developed, but the value, will it match what is obtainable here? Exactly.
Okay, we'll leave that question to the audience. My second question will be, why do some iconic buildings attract buyers despite being outside prime locations?
I'll use this phrase, who no like better thing?
Exactly.
Who no like better? So when you look at iconic buildings are buildings that are beautiful, buildings that are exceptional. So when something is iconic, everybody wants something that is iconic. Everybody wants something that is exceptional, something good.
Attractive.
Yes. So that's the answer. You can't take that away. I like better thing. You like better thing. So
me too. Also, I like better thing. Also.
So that alone have answered the question. Who no like better thing?
Wow. So that's a simple question for us. So we should go home with that. So my second question to location will be, can poor architecture reduce the value of a property in a good location?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I will. I will agree with you on this because, as I said earlier, that location matters, number one. So when a building is in a nice location and it has a poor architecture, of course, the value of that house or building has already maybe dramatically reduced.
This is when architecture comes in.
Yes.
That's
Do you get
true.
it?
That's true.
So, yeah. So, you have to consider it, the location. And when you buy a property in a particular location, you have to bring a matching architectural design that will match that location, the ambience of the property that will make it to be enhanced so that it will be attractive to any prospective investors or home buyers.
Let me chip into what you say. Let me chip into what you say. There is a saying that a location creates opportunity. Why architecture maximize the opportunity?
Yes, but the foundation is actually the location, whereby the architecture stands upon.
That's true. But
for example, without this table now, this water will not stand.
But for you to maximize it, you must put in architecture. I'm talking in respect to location.
Yes, I agree with you. But if I want
agree to this,
we will agree to disagree, or disagree to agree.
Yes, when he makes a point that is commensurate to what I will say, I will concur.
Okay.
I concur.
Yes.
So, my third question will be, why do investors renovate properties if location alone determines value? Why did they renovate their properties?
You made mention investors.
Yes.
Yes, that's what the investors you mentioned. Investors are people who want return on their investment.
Okay.
So if you make investment, peradventure you want to buy a property and the property happens to be somehow substandard to your taste, not catchy, not in a tasteful manner the way the person wants. The first thing you need to do what? Enhance the beauty, the function, so that it will be livable. So that people like us that needs ghosting that can be attracted to it, so that they can be able to make profitable return on investment. Because without investment, proper investment, there wouldn't be return. So this has to be in pari passu, so that exactly, so that one can actually have what he has in mind.
This is so enlightening. I love this conversation. So, and I hope our viewers love it as well. So, can good architecture increase rental yield?
Definitely. The answer is yes. Because when you see a property that is beautiful, and when you mean good architecture, you mean a building that is functioning very well. That's the definition of good architecture, not just beautiful. A building that is functioning,
functional,
effective, durable. Because if you go to Gwarimpa, somewhere in Gwarimpa, there is this estate I saw there. The place is too clustered that even me, I cannot live there. Because when I see that, I was like, where will these people be parking their car? No cross ventilation, and we are living in a hot region. No cross ventilation, no natural lighting. You must be using solar or constant electricity, and we don't have that in Nigeria. So for you to be able to maximize your profit when it comes to rental, you have to design to the taste of the people, and that taste of the people is a good architecture that can help you to maximize your profit. So a good architecture can help you to maximize your profit when it comes to rental. Yes. Yes.
That's better.
So my last question before we go deep into the conversation. So which would you choose? An excellent building in a developing area or a poorly designed building in a prime area?
Anyway, depending on what I have in mind. For example, if I need where to buy, where I can, in our industry, real estate, you can buy from a place that is primed, a property that is maybe priced based on maybe the location. I mean, the property actually doesn't make that sense. I may choose to buy it. and they renovate it and put it into the market. And the great success home and property can equally sell it and make what? Profits. And they use that same money and they invest such money in a developing environment so that tomorrow I can be able to use the have massive return based on the investment I have made today. You get it?
That's a
So that's why
tricky question.
that's why I
That's a
said
good reply.
that's why I say it depends on what I want.
What you want first, yourself first.
Yes.
So you choose. Okay, that's really great. Are buyers paying for location or lifestyle experience today? Are they paying for the location or they are just paying for lifestyle experience?
It all depends because for let me use Guzapi as an example. Some people are in some certain level, they can't go below that level. So some people buy for lifestyle, and that lifestyle, the architecture has to meet their lifestyle. If you go to a place like Guzapi and build a bungalow, I don't think anybody will live there
No.
because it doesn't match their prestige.
Their
It
lifestyle.
doesn't match who they are. So regardlessly, whatever you are building or whatever you are designing, you have to design it to match the lifestyle of the people that is there.
Thank you very much. So today's discussion has shown that both architecture and location play a vital role in property value. The architecture side argued that excellent design attracts buyers, increases rental income, improves functionality, and creates lasting appeal. The location side maintained that accessibility, infrastructure, commercial activities, security, and proximity to opportunities remain the strongest driver of the long-term value.
Yes.
So perhaps the key takeaway is that while architecture can significantly enhance a property worth, location provides the foundation upon the value it builds. Thank you to our speakers and our audience for participating in this insightful discussion. Until next time, keep learning, keep investing, and keep building wealth through real estate. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and in all social media platforms of our organization. We'll be coming up on your screen every Friday. Smart Show with us. Thank you guys. See ya.